That's tough ball.
That was a good trigger.
Unfortunately, I gave him the greatest weapon in any tennis match. I gave him hope. But just as much as I gave it to him, I'm gonna take hope away from him. His flame is gonna flicker out, and when it does, I wanna see it fade from his eyes.
Four, 3.
This is fun to watch now.
It is. Now they're finding their groove.
Yeah. Wow. Wow.
Wow.
What a point.
Well,
Great grinding by Alex.
that is classic Mark versus Alex right there. That's how these guys play.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I would just hit a normal backhand. Your slicing is there today.
Oh, look at that bounce. He got the bounce.
Yeah. Mark's dialed up the intensity by like 10, 15%.
Oh, yeah.
The last couple points.
Yeah.
He's maintaining consistency, which is impressive. Looks like he's feeling that Taco Bell a little bit, maybe.
He's got his brow furrowed. Either he's got gastrointestinal issues or he's ready to play. That's a nice serve, but look at that. This guy's got. Oh, snap. Good lob, good lob. Yeah.
Oh, that's wide. That was wide.
Oh, boy. Oh, that's. I hate that. I hate that.
Wide.
Hate when he hits that volley just to keep it in play when he's got the opportunity to pounce on it.
I think he thought maybe he was going behind him and it was just going to be like open court.
Yeah.
But yeah, at least put a little bit of stick on it.
Good shot.
Thanks.
Okay. That was a good return. Good shot.
Wow. Wow.
That
was
pretty dirty.
hardcore.
Someday I want to hit one backhand like that
Yeah.
in the middle of a rally and just have it be like a walk-off like winner.
Yep.
One of these days. Today's not that day.
Wide.
If this match play is inspiring you to work on your own game and you want a step-by-step solution to improve every part of your game, go to essentialtennisacademy.com, where we have training modules that cover every single skill that you could possibly want to improve. So for free access, go to essentialtennisacademy.com.
Oh boy.
See, am I pulling up? Like, I wish I could watch the camera right now because I don't even know. I think I'm just not committing to the shot. Stay committed to your shot. Like, come on. There you go. I don't even know where my game's gone right now. Dang it.
Mark's got all the momentum right now.
Yeah, he does.
Alex has about 90 seconds to get himself.
He needs to do some self-coaching here.
Yeah.
Yeah, good serve. Yeah, I think the returns have been just the biggest difference between the two.
It's okay, it's okay. It'll be okay.
Watching Mark right now, I kind of feel like that little light's gone off in his head, that he might be tired, but Alex is too. It's like, and it's really just like, can I tolerate more pain than this guy? And that's all he has to do. That's a good ball.
Out.
That's not. I think Alex really wanted to call that previous one out.
Long. Oh my gosh. Oh no.
I'm a little surprised Mark is looking so tired right now. Honestly, I mean, he's been playing quite a bit, hasn't he?
Well, yeah. But I mean, he's playing the offense, you know, that maybe he needs us to throw a taco down to him or something like that. He should, like energy bar.
Late second set chalupa.
Oh God.
Almost choked a 40-love lead on my own service game. Unfortunately, I gave him the greatest weapon in any tennis match. I gave him hope, and he used that very well. But just as much as I gave it to him, I'm gonna take hope away from him. His flame is gonna flicker out, and when it does, I wanna see it fade from his eyes.
Shoot, well, there was almost an opportunity there to find a way back to deuce. I feel like right now all I'm gonna do is try and get every single first serve in and just see what happens. I'm seeing glimpses, right? There's some points where it's like, hey, why isn't he doing that every single time? It's tough, you know, when it's been a while, but hopefully I can play 4 really good points, try and stay in the match. That's all I'm trying to do. Here we go. Wide.
Stop sticking it. Stop hitting the ball like a pansy. Hit the ball. Stick the volley.
Oh no.
Too good.
Out.
Stop spraying it. This is not how it's supposed to turn out.
Whoa. Oh no.
Like, what am I doing there? I feel like I'm guiding it.
Shoot!
Alex stepped up and kept the dream alive.
Mark's in some pain right now.
Yeah.
Just back.
Out.
Oh my goodness, a point. Who knew?
Nice shot.
Oh, good ball. I feel like it really could hinge either way right now, but either way, it's going to be determined by Mark.
Yep. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's on his racket right here.
That last game obviously felt pretty good. I really wanted that break of his, but his strengths really show on long, grindy points, especially when an opponent like me right now is tired. I just feel a little bit gassed because I was going on offense in the middle of that second set, which is good. My body's just not used to being on offense that much, so the longer this match goes, the less chance I have, I feel like. So hopefully this is the one.
Well, I'm just happy that we're still playing right now, despite playing like absolute garbage. I still love the game, and I love being out here. I love playing and trying to figure it out. And you know, sometimes you just can't get your rhythm in a match. But one thing I love about tennis is you have to finish the match. You know, you can't just quit. Like, you have to play through sometimes, and sometimes you're fighting yourself. And hopefully, lots of first serves in, trying to keep the feet moving. Here we go.
Bit off a little more than you can chew there.
Yeah.
Although, in fairness, he's made quite a few of those where he's really taken a big cut at it
Yep.
over the past 2 sets. So
Right. And
can't say I blame him.
no, that would have been a really nice ball had it cleared the net.
Back.
Oh, Alex. I wanted it.
Not a lot of those kind of misses from Alex the last 15, 20 minutes or so.
No. Oh, that's a nice serve.
Give it to me. I'll take it. All right, 30 all.
Give it to me. Give it to me.
It seemed out, but
I think it actually made a cut.
You thought it caught? I'm giving it to you. It's just
Candidly, I think both of us would have Hawkeyed it. Thus, it was in.
Real talk. Good serve. Oh, that's a nice return. That's out. That's out.
Long.
no feel, none.
Oh man.
A little interesting idiosyncrasy of his is that he'll get rid of the ball.
Yeah, he wants the one he just missed.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's almost always the opposite with tennis players.
Yeah.
It's funny.
You still guided it.
Definitely tip of the hat to both these players, no matter which way this ends up going.
Oh, this has been a great fight.
Yeah.
Just a fantastic match to watch here.
Kudos to Alex for making this set such a fight after the first set.
Sorry.
All right,
Not sorry.
Mark making his own luck there. This is huge. We got match point right here.
All right, whatever. Big serve coming up down the tee.
Wow. That's the biggest serve he's hit all day.
I want to see the radar gun on that one. That was a heater.
Why has he been saving that one?
Oh man, that would have been 10 feet wide. Let's
go.
You're there.
Thus endeth match number 2.
Sorry, man.
Can't wait to see when I play you at your best.
Jeez.
I know you're a little bit
It was a little rusty.
So, positives. Win is a win. First set went almost perfectly, not only score-wise, but based on how I was playing defensively, which I probably should not have done. And I was happy to squeeze it out 7-5 in the second set. The thing that I did change in the second set was I was playing a little bit more aggressively, especially when I was down 0-3, camping inside of the baseline and really changing my game style because Alex was starting to feel what my defensive game style was like in the first set, which obviously worked, but not in the second. So again, very thankful that Ian has set up this amazing match. Good seeing my friend Alex, who I haven't seen in about a year and a half because he recently moved out of state. And I want to thank Cole, Mike, Sean, Scott, and Ira, and everybody watching because this is really cool original tennis content that is definitely helping others become much better tennis players. So I hope to see you guys on this tennis court relatively soon. And as always, happy hitting.
Well, I mean, it was a lot of fun, but I don't know if you guys noticed, and I feel like I've only been talking about me and not Sansei. I mean, Sansei, good work on his part, but it's just like, you know, every match you try to find your rhythm where you feel comfortable with every stroke, you can swing freely. And this entire match, I felt like I was fighting myself. I was guiding the ball. My feet were a little bit sluggish. I was trying to stay sharp, but it was tough, you know? So, I mean, my takeaway is I need to play more tennis in order to play good matches. There were glimpses of my old self, but I mean, it was a pretty ugly match. But yeah, thanks again, Ian. Thanks again to Essential Tennis. Hopefully I can come back and play stronger next time. Thanks.
Cheers.
Cheers.
This is a really nice setup. I mean, you got to crank out content right away.
Yeah.
Mark, good match. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you very much.
I heard you say over there, win's a win. Absolutely the case.
Yeah.
What made you say that? Was there something particular you kind of struggled with?
Yeah, well, not even about the score line. Obviously, Alex, my opponent, definitely wasn't in the flow of my different contrasting game style to Scott, his previous match. But he was definitely dominating and making me feel uncomfortable in the second set. I couldn't play defensively anymore. Yes, I did miss-hit quite a few, I think, forehands. So I had to step out of my comfort zone, which is something that, you know, you're kind of preaching to, you know, what you do for your coaching, and, you know, play a little bit offensively. If you take a look at it, I think in the middle of the second set, I was stepping into no man's land and hitting flatter forehands, which I'm not used to because I'm used to stepping 5 feet behind the baseline and just rallying balls all day like a clay quarter.
It looked to me, I want to say maybe a third of the way through the second set, maybe halfway through the second set, it looked to me like you were a little physically like uncomfortable, or maybe you're having a little bit of pain. Was that going on?
Yeah, so I changed my diet over the past 2 weeks, not drinking. Well, oops. Actually, you know, as all jokes aside, eating better, not eating. Taco Bell.
This match brought to you by Spotted Cow and Taco Bell.
Role model. But I did start hitting the gym and started lifting weights every day, riding the bike about 10 to 15 miles, which in, you know, singles and 4-5 or higher is a huge deal. So I was actually feeling really, really fresh in the first set. I felt very confident. There was a spring to my step. And yeah, in the second set, I wouldn't say I necessarily hit a wall in energy. My hips started to act up a little bit. My knees started to be uncomfortable, nothing like super sharp or anything. And that kind of slowed me down a little bit. And therefore, you know, I wasn't doing the best I can to mentally focus on one more ball. Alex, to his credit, definitely took advantage of that and had plenty of opportunities to, you know, not only get up a break, but possibly up to 2, 3, maybe even 4 games ahead of me. But 1 or 2 shots didn't let that happen, thankfully. And I was able to squeeze it out. So it's, you know, to Alex's credit, he hasn't been playing as much tennis. And I can't wait to see him again under normal circumstances when he's in better tennis, mental and physical shape.
Last question. In hindsight, anything you would change in terms of like the decisions you made, tactical adjustments, strategy, shot selection, or do you feel pretty happy about how you responded?
So one of the things that I saw on the comments of your YouTube when you're either analyzing me losing or me playing a tennis match is a lot of people were making comments about on my first and second serve, I'm falling more to the left and still landing on the baseline. I believe, and I'll have to take a look at it when you publish this, I think for the most part I was falling into the court. So that was a good adjustment. One negative thing, one critique I'll have on myself was I was being way too comfortable being defensive in such as the first set. I should have started taking advantage of him hitting weaker balls, hitting a little bit too many unforced errors to start being a little bit more aggressive instead of that comfortable zone that I'm in of just playing defensively all the time in singles. So it's just something I got to work on. But as I said, a win's a win, and I get to see some of my friends, and it's the start of a new year. So I'm excited for that. 2021 is going to be a great year for original tennis content.
Absolutely. Everybody make sure you go check out Mark's YouTube channel at Mark Sanset. We'll link to that someplace down below. Mark, thanks for playing today. I appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Congrats on the win. I'm sure
to.
we'll see you back again soon.
Hope to see your ankle so we can start
Me
hitting
too.
it tomorrow.
I'm working on it, man. I'm working on it. Hopefully sometime soon.
Yep.
Thank you. Cheers.